Yo dudes! Welcome to 5 Tips for Weight Loss. Point 1, in a study done by the USDA in 2008 trying to find out, did people eat enough nutrients or get enough of the RDA recommended daily allowance of nutrients? They found out that 97% of the American population were not getting enough fiber! Where do you get fiber? Fiber you will get in plant food, so fruit, veg, beans, legumes and whole grains and lentils. Just to reiterate that, my brother talks very fast. Fruit, veg, beans, legumes and whole grains. And legumes meaning lentils. So that means the probability is you do not get enough fiber. Unless you are eating a vegan diet. Yes! Fair play to you. Vegan diet. So fiber, a typical full-grown adult will consume approximately 2,000 calories per day. Typical average fiber intake would be about 14 grams. If I suddenly go, Dave, tomorrow will you eat an apple, this head of broccoli and a handful of beans, as well as what you normally eat? I'd love to take part in your experiment, Steve. Yes! Great. Okay, so what we've done is we've doubled Dave's fiber intake. He's now going to consume around 24 to 26 grams of fiber per tomorrow. I come back at the end of the day and I go, Dave, were you satisfied? Did you feel you had enough calories? Steve, full as a tick. Perfect. So by doubling Dave's fiber intake, we've actually reduced his calorie intake by 10%. So Dave believed he had 2,000 calories, but he actually had 1,800. So fiber, oh my God. Because fiber will fill you up more. 500 calories of refined foods will fill your stomach. It has density and stretch receptors, will fill it half full. What has density? Your stomach does. Versus 500 calories of whole plant food will fill your stomach full, leaving you more satisfied and satiated. So fiber, vitally important for weight loss, also vitally important for your immune system. And last thing that's vitally important is elimination, which is very good for weight loss. Point number 2, try to eat lower calorie foods. So obviously fruit, veg, beans, legumes and whole grains, which we just mentioned in the first point, these are all naturally very high in fiber, which fills you up. They're lower in calories and they're high in nutrition. Yay! Okay, so they're naturally lower calorie foods. Higher calorie foods to try to avoid are refined foods, refined kind of sweets, refined oils, refined fats such as any type of refined oil. Confectionery, bakery, a lot of the stuff which we all crave. So really you want to try and fill yourself up with the fruit, veg, beans, legumes and whole grains, because these fill you up, they give you nutrition, they're naturally low in calories and they'll keep you looking trim. Beautiful. Thanks. Point number 3, avoid empty calories. So don't drink your calories, so try to eat them. So by drinking, say, a can of Coke, that's empty calories. You're getting calories and you're getting no fiber to fill you up. Same way, even apple juice, orange juice, avoid all those. Eat your calories. So if you're gonna eat an apple, don't drink apple juice, because what they've done is they've removed all the fiber, leaving nothing but the kind of liquid sugar, if you will, or fructose from the apple. Question for you, Steve, are smoothies, do they have fiber in them? Some smoothies do, but they will have more fiber than a juice, but they will have less fiber than an apple. Okay, that was a technicality. Right. Okay, so try to avoid drinking your calories, eat your calories. If you're gonna drink something, drink water. Good one. That leads me on to point number 4. Drink plenty of water. If you're new to eating a high fiber diet, such as a whole food plant-based diet, which is fruit, veg, beans, legumes and whole grains, it's very high in fiber, and if you're not used to it, you're gonna need plenty of water to help it keep things moving down and keep down the water slide. As a tick, and keep things whoosh. Because you know yourself, a water slide that's dry and there's no water, things stick. It's okay, we get the idea. Okay, great. Point number 5, the final point is be aware of the pleasure trap. What is the pleasure trap, Steve? So the pleasure trap was a concept created by a wonderful doctor called Doug Lyle. It's an amazing concept to explain why we are addicted to fat and sugar, and why every time you walk past a donut shop, it's like, I'd love a donut. Or if you're on a train or a bus and someone walks on with a bag of, in Ireland we call them chips, or French fries, and you smell it's like, I'd love a chip. And even me myself, in essence, we're hardwired for fat and sugar. Fat has twice the calories as does protein and carbohydrate. Can I make a point there? And it was very advantageous when we were back in the hunter-gatherer days to try to crave higher calorie foods, because it means we would last longer. But nowadays, it's nearly impossible to, and nature it's set up such that back in the hunter-gatherer days, for you to obtain higher calorie foods, it required a lot more energy for you to get it. For example, nuts are approximately, let's just say on average, 2,000 calories per pound. For me to get them, I'd have to go find a nut tree, they'd have to be ripe and in season, I'd have to pick them, I'd have to crack them, and then I'd have to dry them if I wanted any chance of storing them, because a nut's quite wet when you get it fresh. Versus nowadays, I can walk into the shop for €4 or €5, I can buy a 500 gram pack of nuts, which is hugely dense in calories. So, Stevie, The pleasure trap. How do I actually apply this to weight loss, or what relevance does it have to weight loss? Okay, perfect. First thing, be aware of it. In essence, all of us mammals are biologically hardwired to crave foods that are higher in fat, because fat has twice the calories as does protein and carbohydrate, and ones that are lower in fiber. So be aware of that. And second point is, try to eat whole foods. Base the majority, or if not all, of your diet around whole foods if you're concerned about sustained weight loss. So to summarize, 5 points for weight loss. If we boil them all down to one, eat more whole foods. Fruit, veg, beans, legumes, whole grains. And try to eat as less of the other stuff as you can. Boom. Hope this video was some help. Let us know, leave some comments, let us know your tips. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're into what we do. Sending lots of love and thanks a million for watching. Thanks for watching till the end. Cheers.